I just wanted to talk to y'all for a while. I don't know how many of you know that, but September is National Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, and this is something that is so devastating amongst our communities and our country. Period. Suicidal thoughts can affect anyone regardless of their age, gender, race, background. It doesn't matter, from pop stars or rappers to models to your average everyday just single mom, young parent, elementary school students, high school students, college students. It's just something that unfortunately people go through. um, some overcome it and some don't. And I just want to bring the awareness to everyone. Um, a little known fact that a lot of people don't know: each year, more than 41,000 people die by suicide, leaving behind family, kids, friends, just leaving behind people and leaving their parents and family members and friends to grieve over them, not knowing the cause. And a lot of people, they go through so many things. I don't know if y'all recall my last video or if y'all even watched it, but I hope y'all did. But people go through things in life. It could be, to some people, it might not seem as bad, but you never know how somebody's dealing with something personal, from rape, um, homelessness, struggling paying bills, being bullied, just different things. Maybe it's something going on at home. It could be something going on at work, at school. Somebody could be talking to them the wrong way. Somebody could be brushing up against them or something the wrong way. You just never know what somebody's going through. So I just want to urge parents all over. Parents, talk to your kids. Um, Pay attention to your kids. If you notice that your child is locking themselves away, they're talking less, they don't want to hang with friends, or they don't have anybody coming around, talk to them, sit them down, and find out why. As a parent, you should know how your child acts on a daily basis. So if your child is usually bubbly and laughing around, and all of a sudden your child becomes, she's starting to, or he's starting to stay to themselves, they want to stay locked in their room or don't want to go outside, they're smiling less, talking less, good chances are your child is going through something. And as a parent, it's your job to help your child by getting them help. If it's just calling someone, taking them to the local mental health, and just because they go to a mental health center, or you could take them to their private doctor, just because they go somewhere to talk to somebody about this, it does not mean that you're crazy. A lot of people think when they hear mental health, it automatically means, oh, they're retarded, oh, they slow. No, that place is there to help you. And I do mean it's there to help you. If they don't want to talk to somebody, or they're at the age and like 15, 16, teens could be very rebellious. So if they're at their age and they don't want to talk to somebody, urge them to get them a little book and write it down. I talked about that in my last video as well. If they could get them a little journal, even if they don't want a journal like this, they have ones with locks. Just get them something that they could like write about their problems. Um, Not even your kids, just people. If you know someone, if you or someone is in an emergency, you can dial 911. I know you might feel like 911 is not for that. Like, oh, I'm not gonna call 911 and be like, I'm depressed, I don't know who to talk to. Believe it or not, they might not send an ambulance out, depending on the situation, but they can most likely give you a number to somebody to call. Um, it's just taking advantage to seek help. Um, and a lot of people that's depressed, they don't feel like nothing's wrong with them. But depression is very, very serious. Depression leads to suicide. And that is just so many young kids, older kids. You've seen it in the news, I'm pretty sure, where you have well known actors and designers committing suicide. I've watched a video on Facebook of a young girl committing suicide on Facebook Live. I've seen one of a much younger, she looked like she's in elementary, committing suicide. It's serious and it affects anybody. And just because you're going through something or you're feeling low about something doesn't mean something's wrong with you. It just means you need a little help to get you back on track. If you are in crisis or you know somebody in crisis or you're experiencing something difficult or having suicidal thoughts, if you can be sitting alone and you're just thinking, why am I here? Or I shouldn't be alive. Those are suicidal thoughts. If you're thinking everything would be right if I just kill myself, or who would miss me, or nobody would miss me, or this wouldn't be happening if I wasn't here. Or if you're sitting there and you're like, maybe I should just take this bottle of sleeping pills and everything will go away. Think about your loved ones. Think about the people that care about you that you're going to hurt and that's going to be hurt by you taking your life or thinking about taking your life. And even for the ones that don't have family and friends, you feel like it's always somebody out there that you can talk to, whether you walk into a church and speak to a pastor. They have all type of clinics you can go into to speak to somebody. Or there's a national suicide hotline, guys, and I'm finna get y'all this number. Take it down, write it down. Even if you're not having suicidal thoughts now, or you don't know anybody now, you just might one day. You might be somewhere, and it might be somebody random, y'all. Y'all don't even have to know the person, but if you could tell something's bothering the person, like me, I pick up on people energy. I'm not calling myself no psychic or nothing. I'm just saying I can tell people mood. I've worked in customer service like so many years. And you can kind of tell when somebody's going through something. I can't really explain it, but anyway, if you know what I mean, just if you could provide assistance to somebody, you never know, you might be saving that person's life, whether it's a stranger or somebody you know. Everybody should care about somebody. That number for the National Suicide Hotline is 1-800-273-8255. Again, 1-800-273-8255. And if you're uncomfortable about talking on the phone, like me, I'm not a big phone talker, or face to face, you can also text the word NAMI, NAMI, to 741-741. Again, NAMI, 741-741. That number will connect you. I'm reading this from this little form, y'all, where I got the number from. It'll connect you to a free trained crisis counselor on the crisis text line. So not only is there a number to somebody completely, you don't know them, they don't know you, so they can't judge you. They won't judge you. They're there to help you and to get you the help you need. So even if you don't feel comfortable enough to call them on the phone, you can text them. I didn't even know they had a text line, but a lot of people prefer to text, and I'm a texter. So yeah, I went through a great deal of depression back in my 20s, in my early 20s, guys. And I tell you, if my mom didn't, I wasn't even living at home. Let me say it like that. So if my mom wasn't like paying attention to me, and I used to keep a journal, and my thing was, I wasn't gonna act on the things I was writing, but I was writing my feelings down, and my mom just kind of, it worried her, so she urged me to get some help. I done been on a psychiatric ward overnight. I have. Um, Again, it didn't mean I was crazy. I just needed some help. Um, I've talked to a psychiatrist. I have. And I tell y'all, talking to this man, his name was Dr. Petrie of Eastman, Georgia. I don't even know if he still do psychiatry, but he was the most, he didn't overtalk me, and he didn't make me feel like he was judging me or anything. He let me talk. He let me talk and tell him how I feel. And then he offered help. Like, he helped me. And so I'm just saying that to say, you might think you can't talk to somebody, but you never know. These people are trained, and somebody can always talk to you. Even if you don't call them, you can message me. I'm on Facebook Messenger as Nella Misread. You can message me, and I'll talk to you. I'll text you. You can message me, leave me a comment on YouTube, and I'll message you. However you want to do it. Just don't sit home and go through whatever you're going through alone. It's always best to talk to somebody. No matter how small you might think it is, how big it might be, just remember it's always somebody in the world that has been through what you're going through, or going through exactly what you're going through at that very moment. So reach out. And this is so serious. It's something that a lot of people overlook, especially in their kids. You see these school shootings, and or just shootings period, or different crimes, and when you listening to the news, they all kind of touch on the subject of mental health. Just because someone has mental health issues doesn't mean, again, they're crazy, retarded, or none of that. They could just be depressed. It could be something that they went through as a child or an adult that they didn't get help for, and so it's kind of bothering them, and they didn't take their lives, or they decided to take other people's lives with their life. Either way, I just want to say that to say, parents, pay attention to your kids. If your kids are home, and like me, I don't like locked doors in my house. If I'm not locking my door, I don't think my kids should lock the door. So if my door is locked, I'm the type of parent, I'm going to knock on it and say, unlock it. Or if I know my child is in their room and the door is closed, I'm that type of parent. If I haven't seen my child for a while, I'm going to want to know what they're doing. I'm going to go and open the door. I just look at the news and I see these kids building bombs and stuff at home. And how can you not know that your child is building a whole bomb or whatever in your house because you're not paying attention to them? Just, I don't know. All I can really say, a little parental guidance or piece of puzzle for parents. Pay attention to your kids. Be active in your kids' life. A lot of kids get depressed, and I'm no doctor or nothing, I'm just saying, I believe a lot of kids might get depressed because most of it is home life. Not to say somebody's abusing their kids, but you might not be putting in enough time. You might be working to provide for your child, which the majority of us do. And you might be working so much and so hard to give your child everything you feel like they need and want. But in reality, your child is suffering because they don't have you. They might have a recital or something going on at school, field day, and they want mama there, but mama's at work or daddy's at work. That's going to lead them to depression. They're going to be like, my parents never there. They don't have time for me. They put everything before me. You don't want your kids to feel like that. So even if it's just sit at home and have a puzzle night or card night, do something with your kids. I play fight with my kids. My kids is way old. Like, they're older. My youngest is 15. My oldest is 21. I have a 19-year-old. And I have a 20-year-old. Finna be 20 in like 3 days. But I say that because all their life, I have played with my kids. I have put in time. I have built memories with my kids no matter what. And you don't have to have money to make your kids have fun. You'll be surprised the things you come up with. And I've never took no parenting classes. I just always wanted to build memories because you never know when you're going to leave this earth or something might happen to you or your kids. So you want to build memories so they have something to hold on to and you have something to hold on to. But I'm leaving off the point. Just parents, pay attention to your kids. Pay attention to your family members. Pay attention to your co-workers. Just pay attention. Help people. Again, you can call 1-800-273-8255, and that's the National Suicide Hotline. Or you can text NAMI to 741-741, and they can help you. And that's going to bring my video to an end. Again, remember, September is National Suicide Prevention Awareness, and this is something big and serious in our country, especially amongst our youth. So, thanks, guys, for watching. Like, comment, and share, please. Bye. Also, guys, I didn't know this, but I just found it out. The United Way also, and I'm pretty sure this goes state to state, the United Way also has a suicide awareness voice of education, I want to say. And I'm going to link the website below as well. And they also have a crisis service. You could dial 211, and that's for homelessness, suicide, anything, any kind of tragedy. You can contact your local mental health, which I can't really, that goes by state and city. But I'm going to link the website as well as the text number and the phone number for the National Suicide below. Okay? That's it, guys. Bye again.